Victoria, Polly, here we are at the Robert Jones and Agnes Hunt Hospital. Tell us first of all, what do you do here?
I'm the charity director.
And I'm a play specialist.
And of course, there's a specific reason why we're here today with the New Saints. We have a few players, they're meeting some of the young children there. How important is that in terms of interaction for them?
Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it, Polly?
It is, yeah. A lot of the children actually they're keen football supporters as well. So they like talking about the football and everything. And it's nice for them to actually having people visiting back to the hospital because of COVID. Visitors have been restricted for quite a long time now, so it's actually lovely for the children to have visitors back on the ward.
Well, we're out here in the wind and the cold, they're inside in the warm, and they're having a great time, aren't they? As I say, football fans, and it's great to meet some professional footballers.
It certainly is, absolutely. And we're really delighted that you're here today because you're helping to highlight our appeal, which is for our new garden. So we're outside in this garden area that actually needs quite a lot of TLC to make it really fit for purpose for our patients, because a lot of our patients have mobility issues, and at the moment it's not all accessible, is it?
No, at the minute we're very restricted. We have a lot of patients which are in wheelchairs and a lot of patients that are on bed rests, and also on K-walkers, and at the minute there's only like 1/3 of the garden that we can actually access. So we would like to have access for the whole garden for everyone, and also that people on their beds, we can actually fetch them out into the garden, and if they want a little small space where they want to be quiet with their families, they can actually they can find space in the garden. And also to use the garden much more productively, really. And also the physiotherapists as well, they can access the garden to do lots of physio with their patients to help them recuperate from operations and accidents and things. And then getting them back into sports as well. Because even like playing like cricket, football or anything like that would be lovely in the garden as well. It's just because sport and exercise and outside is so important for us all, and especially for children because we have them sometimes for a long time. So being outside and play is really important for them.
And Victoria, obviously it takes a fair amount of money as well to accomplish what you want to do. You're halfway there. That sounds good, but there's still a long way to go in terms of actual finance.
There certainly is. So we want to raise about £150,000. We've raised a bit more than 75, so we are on the right track, but there's more to do, and people can support us by helping to do fundraising if they want to sort of do a sponsored walk or something of that nature, have a coffee morning, or simply just by spreading the word of what we're trying to do here. So sharing some of our posts on social media, that type of thing, all really helps. And that we can be found on Facebook. It's RJAH Charity, so the Robert Jones and Agnes Hunt Orthopaedic Hospital Charity, RJAH, and we have a Just Giving page, and so we're on all social media, so just like and share all of the posts that we're doing. Really helps.
And a lot of people might be thinking £75,000 to go, that's a lot of money. Now it would be great if someone was watching this interview and then decided to get the checkbook out, but it will probably come via lots and lots of smaller donations. We need to emphasise that perhaps.
Absolutely, and we've been really lucky so far with the support we've had. We've had a fantastic group of cyclists where a young lady, they were going to do something for her birthday, and she said, no, I want you to raise the money and give it to the Garden Appeal. So, we've had lots of lovely things like that where people have raised chunky amounts of money, sort of £10,000-12,000 by really sort of helping us out in that way. It's lovely if it has a connection to the garden. That's a nice thing. If it's a past patient who wants to help us, we're always very grateful for that sort of thing. But every little helps, as they say.
And Polly, in terms of the actual long-term impact on the children themselves, how much of a valuable asset will the garden be when it's completed?
No, it would be amazing because for children's mental health, being outside, even like today is a bit windy, but even the coolness of the wind when it rains, seeing the snow, the garden has so much impact on our patients, and we found that even more during COVID, because during COVID a lot of the visitors were restricted, so the garden became even more essential to come outside and to see things and to it's so important. Fresh air, you feel better being outside, even if you do your physio outside. You've got that, you know, you've got the fresh air, you feel so much, you know, healthier. It's much better than being on a ward, being confined to small bed spaces, small cubicles. They become quite enclosed. So being outside is extremely important.
And it's
Well-
nice when the families visit, isn't
Yeah.
it, as well, so that their siblings and things like that, it gives them more space.
Yeah, and, so, and we've even had to sometimes when, you know, if they have an animal that they really that they've parted from for a long time, like a little dog or something like that, even that, like a dog come into the garden to see them, and that on their recovery, it increases their recovery rate tremendously. So and, like, the families are so important for them to see.
We've even had a pony, haven't we?
We had a pony once as well, yeah.
So what is the most unusual animal that you've had here at the hospital?
I think
the
probably
pony.
the pony,
The pony.
yes.
Yeah, because the pony hits the gate. Yeah, we've had little dogs as well, because they love dogs, doing the therapy dogs and animals. It's so important. Yeah, I'm a dog lover as well, so I know the impact of if you don't see your animal for a while, how that affects you. Yeah, so,
Thank you both for your time this afternoon. Very much appreciated. We've had a very warm welcome and you do a fantastic job here at the hospital. And on behalf of the New Saints Football Club, we wish you all the very, very best for the future.
no, thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.